Hi, my name is Sally and I'm a thermomix consultant, and I wanted to share with you this Portuguese traditional dish. It is called feijoada and the recipe is on Cookidoo that comes with the thermomix. However, it is in Portuguese. So for those of you who really like it or really want to try it, it's a very good dish to have in the winter, in the fall. It's sort of like our chili. So I'm going to go with you step by step on how to make it. So this is what it looks like. Called feijoada. You can scroll down here on the Cookidoo and you can see that it takes about an hour and 10 minutes to do. It feeds about 6 people. If you're only, 2 or 3, you can select it to 3. I'm going to keep it for 6 for this meal. Like I said, it's very hearty. It's very filling. It's not always that we have this meal. So this is the blood sausage. So to start off, it asks you for the water. Not even close to 1,000. And that's just about it. Okay. Next, asks you to put the lid in the basket. And now you turn to velocity 1 and it's going to warm up your water for 15 minutes. So while this is warming up, you can do some prep work or move on to something completely different, whatever you want to do. So now I'll come back when it's ready to apply the cabbage. So then the time has passed, you press next. It tells you to put something on top of the lid, and then it's just to weigh it. So I've actually already weighed the cabbage. Approximately. I will put something on top. So make sure to press Terra just to go back to 0. So this was about 600 of cabbage, and it asks to cut them in like strips. Okay, that's just about. Put a little bit more, but it's okay. It's what I put. So now it's telling me to put the cabbage into a big bowl. Put the cabbage into a big bowl and cover it with water. The water that we have in here. And for 10 minutes. For about 10 minutes. Go on timer, set it for 10 minutes. Press play. All set here, 10 minutes. Now it tells you to add 150 grams of onion cut in pieces. A little bit too much. Perfect. 2 garlic cloves. Next, 150 grams of carrot. I got 155. I'll put the rest. The tomato in pieces. The tomato from the garden. 0. Make sure it's at 0 here. Okay, 156. I'll put this first. And now olive oil. I like to use the avocado oil. Make sure it's at 0. And ask for 30 grams of olive oil or whatever you prefer. Next, so ask you to put the lid and the measuring cup, and you press next. And it tells you to turn to velocity 7. That was for 20 seconds. Press next. Now it asks you to put the basket. Velocity 1 for 5 minutes. So that is done, the cooking. Press next. Tells you to add 100 grams of bacon in cubes. And I always have a little bit too much. It's okay. Press next. White wine. 150 grams of white wine. I might not have enough of this. Not sure. Come on. Yay. Yay, I do. Okay. Next. Basket. Next. Press 1 and it will cook for 3 minutes. At 1. Oh, just the time went up for the 10 minutes for the cabbage. Just for us to know, I'm gonna drain it. Take you over to the sink where I put the aroma dish. And I'm just gonna drain it. Because if you read the instructions first before you even start, like it's gonna tell you now to, like previously drain it before you put it on. Set aside. So that's done. Let's see what it asks. So it's asking for 100 grams of the belly, pork belly. However, I wanted to put a different part of the pork. I'm going to kind of show you what it looks like. Can you see that? The bacon in the bottom. Smells good. So I had these pieces of meat already like previously salted. I just washed them down. And it asked for 100. It's not much. I got way too much. Okay. So, next. 0. This is like ribs cut into little pieces. 250. Okay. 300. Press next. It asks for 1 bay leaf. Press next. The cube, like this one is meat. And then 150 grams of water. Zero. Okay. So I'm just gonna put like as if it's like a pinch of cayenne pepper. And it tells you to put the aroma dish. Aroma dish. It tells you to put here the cabbage, and when it tells you to put the cabbage, it also tells you to put this sausage. I'm just going to stab it a little bit, kind of help it breathe. Make sure that it has some of the the holes available, like so that the steam will rise. Also tells you to add half the sausage, the already cut into slices, and the blood sausage. This one was a whole blood sausage. If you don't like the blood sausage, but maybe one of the other type of sausage of your choice, and maybe just half of this one. Here at home, I think I'm the only one that likes the blood sausage. So after I applied everything here, just make sure that there's a few little holes available so that it steams through. Press next. Apply the lid. Press next. Yeah, so now it tells you to turn to velocity with a spoon for 25 minutes while it's gonna all cook. Okay, so our meal is practically done. Press next. So it's telling you to remove the varoma. What I like to do is I flip it upside down and slide it over here. Look at that, all looks so yummy. What's next? So now it's telling you to add all the sausage put back inside the cup. I added the sausage. I put in 1,000 grams of the black beans, the brown beans, already the brown beans, or the red beans, sorry, I should say. And I added just a little bit of water, which will tell you right here. Put 1,000 grams of beans, and then you add a little bit of water. So I added just a little bit of water. Press next. Ask for the lid in the basket. Secure. Next, return to velocity spoon for 8 minutes. So here you have the cabbage. So while it's still cooking, transfer the cabbage into a larger tray. And then you're going to cut. I'll ask you if you press preview. If you press preview, it will tell you to put in a larger tray or bowl, wherever you want to serve it in. And then also cut the sausage into little rings, into slices, okay? So this is the sausage, just cutting it up. The sausage is so good. Got all my sausage cut, and I'm gonna mix it with my cabbage. Our dish is ready. I'm just gonna take the basket, take the lid. Oh my gosh, look at this. Looks so good. You guys, you can also serve this with white rice, but today we're not doing the white rice. I'm gonna shift it right here. I'm gonna take the meat out. Go over here for you guys to see. Some of that. I end up not putting any salt because my meat was salted, and then the cube that it asked for already gives it some salt. It's up to you if you want a little bit more to have a taste before you serve, and add as much salt as you want, of course. for a cold winter day, even though there you have it. So this is the Portuguese style feijoada, and if you have any questions, feel free to message me on a private message or on Instagram at Chefurselfwtsally.